Much land we can actually restore and nature we can preserve. Welcome to the line experience. Now we're going to explain about Neom location and Neom 3 primary projects, not only but primary projects. The international airport of Neom is expected to break school mainly for two purposes. One is
हेलो एंड वेलकम बैक विद अ न्यू व्लॉग। मेरा नाम है अब्दुल अजीज़। आज हम लोग जा रहे हैं नियोम द लाइन एक्सपीरियंस करने के लिए, जो कि सऊदी अरब के अंदर इन्होंने नया प्रोजेक्ट स्टार्ट किया है। आज से कुछ महीने पहले आप लोगों ने न्यूज़ के अंदर देखा होगा या फिर आपने सोशल मीडिया पे ज़रूर देखा होगा। द लाइन एक्सपीरियंस के बहुत सारे वीडियोस आए हैं। सो आज हम लोग इनके म्यूज़ियम में जा रहे हैं, वहाँ पे एक्सपीरियंस करने के लिए। तो आप लोग भी साथ में लेके चलते हैं। तो चलें भाई लोग। अब कितनी देर है पहुँचने में? लोकेशन बताओ ज़रा।
बता दो।
6 मिनट है। हम जहाँ पे थे नसीम में, वहाँ से लिटरली 1 घंटे का रास्ता था और रास्ते में इतनी ज़्यादा ट्रैफिक थी ना भाई साहब, मैं क्या बताऊँ आप लोग को। और अब फाइनली हम लोग पहुँचने वाले हैं। वी आर ऑन द वे।
कम से कम 1 घंटे से रास्ते में
1 घंटे से हम लोग ड्राइव कर रहे हैं। फाइनली दिरिया पहुँच चुके हैं हम लोग। द लाइन एक्सपीरियंस की काफ़ी पास में है। अब बस पार्किंग ढूंढ रहे हैं। इस बंदे से पूछते हैं पार्किंग का सिस्टम क्या है। यहीं पे राइट में बट यही ठीक है, द लाइन एक्सपीरियंस यही है। तो यहाँ से राइट लेंगे तो पार्किंग है।
तुम भी कर रहे
Scan the tickets. सारी एक करके दिखाओ। अस्सलाम वालेकुम। क्या हाल?
So we have over here the waiting area.
This is the waiting area?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want, you can have some coffee. Whenever you want to start the main journey, straight to the right, it's going to be 5 sections.
Okay.
You will have in the first section, the map. Let's talk about the main project inside Neom, Oxagon, the Rhine Trojana. Then for the rest of the pavilion or the exhibition, it's going to talk about the night city. So it's going to be self-explanatory. But if you have any question, you can ask any of my colleagues.
Okay, thank you so much. So we have entered the Neom line experience. ये यहाँ का waiting area है. We can have water, coffee, anything from here. Assalamu alaikum.
Zero carbon emissions, 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, 100% renewable.
The line experience, global challenge, Neom purpose. So the Neom line is going to look like this in the future whenever it's going to get ready. It's a straight line है. They are going to make a city in a straight line, and इनका project का नाम है the Neom, the line experience. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, alaikum salam.
So this is the land where they are going to start building the line.
welcome to the line experience. Now we're going to explain about Neom location and Neom 3 primary projects, not only but primary projects. As we can see, Neom is located on the northwest of Saudi Arabia. The space of Neom is 26,500 square kilometers, aka equal to Belgium or 3 times as big as Lebanon.
MashaAllah.
In here we are pointing the 3 main projects that Neom is working on: Oxagon, the Line, and Trojana.
Trojana.
Please join me over here. Oxygon is going to be an industrial city. As we can see, it's parted into two halves, half it's on land and half floating on the sea. The part that's floating on the sea is going to be the largest floating industrial city in the world.
Okay.
Also, as we can see, the part that's on land is fully covered with solar panels. That's because Oxygon is going to depend on renewable energy. And the port here will be fully automated with next future technology.
They have started 3 projects.
Trujana is going to be a tourism spot, and the location of Trujana is on Allows Mountains. What we see right in front of us here is what's going to be the largest artificial lake in the world. The length of this lake is 3 kilometers and 50 meters in depth. The opening of Trujana is going to be on 2026, and we're going to host the Asian Winter Games on 2029. So we have natural snow, considering the fact that it's on the mountain region. However, we will support it with artificial snow in order for us to host the Winter Games. Please join me to those slides over there. In here we see that the line will only take 5% of Neom, nature and land preserving 95%.
So they are going to compact 95% of the land.
They're going to preserve, yes. Land and nature. In here are some facts about the line. I'm just going to list them really quickly. The length of the line is 170 kilometers. We have 0 cars, 0 streets, 0 carbon emission, 100% renewable energy. We also have the 5-minute walk concept within our communities, and to travel from end to end within 20 minutes, that will be using the Spine project. Have you heard about the Spine
Yeah,
project?
I've heard about the Spine project. It's still not shown in the...
No, it hasn't been revealed in any way yet, but we know it's a mobility system that is underground in order for us to connect the beginning of the line to the end of the line for travel purpose as well and logistics service. Logistics. In here, we will see some figures about the line. The line will cut through 3 different regions. We have the coastal region, the mountain region, and the upper valley region, as will be reflected in the 3D map. The footprint of the line is 34 square kilometers. In comparison of current conventional cities with the same population number, it's only 2% of footprint.
Of footprints.
So in order to help you understand this concept better, please look behind you over here, where we brought cities from around the world with almost the same population number. This goes between 9 million to 7 million. That's Riyadh, that's 9 million population. And if we are to apply the vertical city concept to it, how much land we can actually restore and nature we can preserve?
So 90 million of population will be preserved in this one line.
Yes.
And it's going to save around 95% of the land
And nature.
and nature.
Now, did you know about Sindala Island? Sindala Island?
No, I don't have any idea about it.
Sindala Island. The opening of Sindala Island is going to be on 2024, and it's going to come in competition with the Maldives with the nature of its beauty. So in here we will point out the 3 main gates to the line. First gate we have the cantilever. It's located on Gulf of Al-Aqaba Sea, and as you can see, it's 400 meters of extra wall floating on Gulf of Al-Aqaba Sea. 40 kilometers to the west, we will find the hidden Marina Gate. And I want to mention about the hidden marina because it's the very next section in this exhibit. However, we had to make the largest artificial tunnel in the world, and this gate also is the largest gate in the world. The height of this gate is 300 meters, aka equal to the Kingdom Tower. And then we're going to move all the way down to the mountain region.
It's going to cut the mountains in between. Yeah.
This area of residential areas will stop completely because we promised to preserve 95% of the nature in Neom. Therefore, we're going to stop the line completely here, only keep the mobility system underground running to this area in order for us to connect both halves to each other, and then the rest will continue afterwards. This is going to be Neom International Airport, and this region is the Upper Valley region.
This one.
Yes. The International Airport of Neom is expected to break some world records due to its strategic location. It's surrounded by the 3 main continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, and 40% of the world countries can reach this airport within 6 hours or less.
How much percent of the...
40%.
40% of...
So this is part of the hidden marina. We brought this part in order for us to explain the foundation of the city. For every 100 vertical lines that crossing this part of the marina, the hidden marina. Those are the 4 mobility systems that are going to connect the mirror line to each other. So they will cross all over the communities inside the mirror line. The white boxes here are residential areas, and that's the Red Sea, of course.
So this is the line versus conventional city.
Yes. So what we've done here is that we scan the land that current conventional city consumes to provide for 80,000 people.
80,000 people, okay.
If I am to apply it to the vertical city or the line concept, this is only how much land I would take.
This is the land you will take, and this is the space the line takes to put that 80,000 people.
Perfect. The measurement of this standard community is over here. So for every 800 meters in length, I can provide for 80,000 people.
Every how much?
800 meters in length.
Every 800 meters, there can be 80,000 people
80,000
living in
yes.
that residency.
Along with the services, of course, because we have the 5-minute concept within our communities. We're going to see that later on. The height of the wall, of course, is 500 meters above sea level, and the distance between 2 walls is 200 meters.
Okay.
In here, we're explaining the concept of the 5-minute walk and how we're going to establish it within our communities. Assuming you're a resident in this dot over here, from any direction you would go within this circle, it would only take you 5 minutes. Also keep in mind that it's a 3D circle, so when I say in any direction, I mean in any direction.
Any direction.
So, in the gray colors are the residential areas, and
Yeah.
what we see in different colors are some listed services for example purpose. If we are to apply that circle to the bottom half of this community,
Yeah.
in hospitality, for example, you still have hospitality within your reach. And if you applied it to the upper half of the community, you still have it within your reach as well. And if you applied it to the center, you still have it within your reach as well.
So you mean to say is in this 500 meters of distance, we will be having all kind of
200 meters in distance.
In every 200
meters in height.
we will have like hospitality, education, residential, culture, everything you need a normal human being needs.
Yes, absolutely. So therefore, we know that the line has multiplied the number of service providers as well as mobility system and the diversity of the mobility running inside the line. We have the walking mobility or the walking bridges. We have the up and down mobility system, sudden diagonal system or using capsules. Also the 4 vertical lines that we saw of the mobility system that will connect the mirror line to one another.